Hello YouTube world! Welcome back to my channel. It is 2021 and we are going to start off strong with a new series that I would like to call Amateur Recreates Celebrity Makeup. So in today's video I'm going to be recreating this photo of Hailey Bennett. I love Hailey Bennett. I think she's gorgeous. I've been told I look like her a lot, so I think that is really flattering and super cool. And if this seems like something you're interested in, please give this video a like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So I started with some CBD moisturizer just on my lips because they've been a little dry lately. And I'm going to use some new foundation. First, gotta prime. And I'm going to use this primer that Dylan gave me for Christmas. It's just the regular Ulta face primer that came in this little kit that he got me. And I'm gonna go all over the face with this. I really like this primer because it's really blurring and it's kind of mattifying a little bit. I'm not sure which primer exactly this is. It just says Ulta face primer. I think it might be like the pore minimizing face primer, but immediately after I put it on, it completely blurs and minimizes that shine. It's a little silicone-y feeling. There's kind of a slip to it, but I like that, especially for a more natural look that we're going for today. And like I was saying, for foundation, I'm gonna use this new foundation that I got from Juvia's Place, and it is I Am Magic foundation, and this is in the color Vienna 700. It was really difficult at Ulta when I was going through the foundations because you're not allowed to sample or swatch anything. So I used this the other night and I feel like it might be a little bit too dark for me, but you know, we can make it work with powder and stuff like that and kind of lighten it up a little bit. So do I want to do a concealer? I think I will actually. I'm gonna start with Makeup Revolution concealer and just kind of conceal my under eyes a little bit, and probably I have that red spot on my nose, so I'm gonna conceal that, and we'll do smile lines, chin, and a little bit on the forehead going down the nose. I say a little bit of concealer and then I pretty much do my whole face. So we're gonna blend that out. So this is a really nice natural look compared to a lot of the celebrities that I was researching. I am kind of blown out. Let me see if I can adjust. Come on, there we go. Now you can see me a little bit better. I'm not as washed out. So just blending out all that concealer, and I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place. The reason I got this was because I saw Nikki Tutorials said that this was the best foundation of 2020. So I was like, I need to try that. It is kind of a little dark for me, but you know, we can make it work. I do like the finish of this foundation. It's like a medium to full coverage, very buildable, and see, very pretty. It has a nice finish to it. Something I struggle with is figuring out what my undertone is. If I'm like a yellow or a red undertone, or pink or whatever, peach. I guess it kind of depends on the time of year, if I'm tan or not. Making sure to bring that down, and I'm gonna focus mainly on my under eyes. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute so it can get nice and tacky. I'm gonna actually bring that on my eyelid as well, just to kind of correct that color. Oh, my lips are so dry and peely. That's annoying. Okay, so with Hailey Bennett, I've noticed a lot of her looks are very concentrated on the lips or the cheeks. The eye makeup is pretty minimalist. We're gonna use a lipstick as a blush today. We're gonna use the NYX Shout Loud, and this is the Desert Rose. See, that's a really nice, pretty pink, and I'm just gonna put that on the back of my hand to warm it up a little bit, and I'm gonna use my finger to apply it. I can't really decide which reference photo I want to use for her makeup because a lot of it is very similar. She does not contour, she just uses blush, and every once in a while she'll do a wing on her eyes, but I feel like for the most part it's blush concentrated and lips. So we're gonna just pat this everywhere. I feel like I'm still blown out. Is that better? You can see more of my blush now. Super pretty, very effortless, cute. Bringing it, I'm not gonna bring it onto my nose, but just kind of a little bit more towards the bridge. Cute. Okay, I just wiped off whatever was left on my hand, and I'm using my sponge to kind of dab that in. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna take some of the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder, and this is the color White Sands, and I'm gonna use that to set my eyelids. I'm actually gonna tap that out first because I already have some creases. Okay, and we're gonna bring that underneath my eyes as well. Oh my gosh, my lips are such a mess. Raise your hand if you struggle with dry lips. I did get this LA Colors Sugar Lip Scrub a while ago, and I don't think it works very well, but I just need some sort of exfoliation. Especially that bottom lip is so crusty. Like, come on, get it together. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna use my Glossier rosebalm.com. I'm gonna try and hydrate those boo-boos. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my setting powder, and we're just gonna continue setting in those problem areas that get a little. We're not gonna overset with this because we want to keep it natural, but we just want to, you know, get rid of those kind of oily areas. For me, it's mainly right here on the sides of my nose, that T-zone, nose, forehead, upper lip, and then my chin. Okay, I'm gonna comb out my eyebrows a little bit. There are some photos of her where she has a nice, really structured brow, and then there are other photos that her brow is a little bit, I don't want to say messy, but it's a little bit more like, you know, unstructured or natural, bushy, I guess. So we're not going to spend too much time on the brows today, just a little bit. I'm going to take my little brow brush. Actually, I'm going to use this one today. This is one I got. It's a Wet n Wild, just little stubby eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with some brow powder, and I'm just going to kind of fill in the spots in the front of the brow that are a little bit more bare, and then we're gonna bring that out this way. So I start with hairs in the front going up, and then as I make my way, I start to go to the side and then down. So it's not super filled in, but it's just enough to where the brows don't look completely bare. My computer keeps, like, the screen keeps going dark, you know? It's like, come on, I need those reference photos. So, like I said, continuing with the brows, just kind of lightly filling those in. And now for shadow, I did just recently get this Juvia's Place Nudes palette. And it's so pretty. I've already used it, but I love nudes, so how could I not get this one? And we're gonna start with this tone right here. I don't even know if these have names. Doesn't look like it, but like I said, it's a good range of nudes, and for a decent price. You know, it wasn't super expensive. I think it was like $14 or something. But just going all over the lid with that. But I really like the way this Juvia's Place foundation works with the powder. I've been talking about this for a while on my channel. I feel like some foundations and some powders only go together. Like my Makeup Revolution and the Juvia's Place don't really work well together. It starts to get a little bit separated and patchy. So I decided to get the foundation just to see if it would work better with the powder, and now it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much better. So if you're having problems with your foundation breaking up when you put powder on, try getting the same brand and it might work a little bit better for you. I don't know, that's just in my, I'm not a professional by any means. I'm totally like a freaking novice amateur, and I've been experimenting a lot more with makeup this year than I have in the past, and I really like what I've been finding because there's so many brands out there. There's so many different launches. I feel like every week there's a new makeup launch and it just kind of can get overwhelming. So I think in 2021 I'm going to start attempting to kind of find my niche and like find my, you know, my little spot in this whole big sea of makeup creators, because we all have to have a voice, you know, or we all have a voice, just some people don't use it. I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics brush and I'm gonna go back in with, we're gonna do this tone right here, and we're just gonna do that the outer corner. I am kind of bringing it in a little bit just to kind of blow that out. Okay, so I think I have kind of decided on a reference photo. It's the one where her hair is like in a braid. It's kind of like this, and she has bangs coming down, and she has more of an eye look on this photo than other photos that I found. She has more like brown and stuff, so I'm gonna go with that one. It looks like she does also have some freckles showing through, which is funny because NYX put on, or they posted on Twitter, what's one makeup trend that you would like to not see in 2021, and I said faux freckles because you know, I did do that for a while. I thought it was cute and fun, but then it just kind of became like over the top. Like everybody started doing it, and I'm the type of person, I'm kind of like a hipster in the sense of like, if everybody starts doing it, I'm like, nope, not doing that anymore. I like to be kind of ahead of the trends, and once other people start to do it, then I'm like, okay, moving on, next. Thank you. Next. Like, it served its purpose. I kind of got it out there. I'm not saying I was in the forefront of the trend by any means, but I kind of was. Sorry, my nose itches. Oh. So I guess for this look I am going to do a little bit of freckles, I guess. I have this little Ulta eyeliner pencil that came in the little kit that Dylan got me for Christmas. It's so cute. It's this like little pink box and it has all this like makeup in it, and it's nice because it has like colorful shadows, it has nude shadows, and it kind of like, it like serves its purpose as a cute little kit. So thank you, Dylan. Okay, can you even see him? Not really? That's okay. All right, whatever. That's okay. Cute enough. Good, good. Okay, so back to the eyes. Looks like she does have a little bit more underneath. I'm gonna take this little Wet n Wild brush and I'm gonna kind of bring it down. Cute. So the reason I'm doing a Hailey Bennett look is because Dylan tells me that I look like her all the time, and I think that's so funny because I have gotten told that I look like, you know, Jennifer Lawrence, or I don't know, I've gotten a lot of really weird people, but while I was doing research on this look, one of the articles said, you're not the only one that thinks Hailey Bennett looks like Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder. Apparently me, Hailey Bennett, and Jennifer Lawrence all look alike, and I think it would be awesome if one day we could all do a movie together and we could be like sisters. I don't know, maybe that's high hopes for me, but I think that would be awesome. I think Jennifer Lawrence is a lefty too, so we could definitely be sisters. Or like, I could play the younger version of her, or she could play the older version of me, or you know what I mean. So I'm just taking this dark brown in this nude palette and I'm putting that on the outer crease. I think I'm gonna need something a little bit darker. We're gonna blow that out a little bit too. So I'm gonna take this little brush again that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm going to dip into, we'll use Raw Beauty Kristi, and we're gonna do You're Not My Real Dad, and that's gonna be kind of our lower lash line outer tone, and that's gonna be a little bit blown out as well. Okay, sorry, I had to look up close. I think she does have a little bit of a topper shade on there, so we're gonna use the Juvia's Place. lips, and we're gonna go in with this little champagne-y, like rosé tone, and we're gonna put that on the outer corner, just on the outside. Very pretty. And I'm also gonna do that on the inner corner, but I'm only gonna stay where my little eye hood is. Pretty. Okay, so for her lips, hold on one second. Okay, so actually I'm not finished yet. We're gonna take that same little brush and we're gonna go in with this gold tone right here, and we're gonna take that underneath in the middle, so we got a little bit more sparkle towards the inner corner right there. Very pretty. All right, I feel like I need some more blush. She's a little bit more orangey in that. I'm gonna add from the little toolkit that Dylan gave me. I'm gonna add this little, it's more like an orangey blush, and we're gonna pat this in. My blush brush is a little wet because I just wash my brushes, but I feel like it kind of gives me a little bit more color payout when it's a little bit wet. See, that's really pretty. Cute, I like that. Now, we're gonna set with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I love the spray on this. It's like the real gentle spray, you know, like, and it smells good. It almost smells like hairspray. It's weird. Okay, I don't know if she's wearing any highlight. I kind of don't feel like the look is finished without highlight, so I think I might just do a little touch. And this is from the same little toolkit that Dylan got me, but it's more of a golden highlight than like a silvery. It's kind of like a champagne-y color, and we're just gonna very, very lightly give a little touch right there. Perfect. So for the lips, she almost has like a little corally red for the lips. I used to have a color like that. I think actually this might be perfect. This is the Kylie 22, but then I also have this Palladio Rockin' Red. I feel like both of these together might work. So I'm gonna use the Palladio as a liner. Okay, that is a little dark, but that's okay. Now we're gonna go in with Kylie. So this is what I'm talking about with the Kylie. I don't know if she fixed this, but damn, that is so annoying. This is obviously older from like one of her first launches, but how irritating is that? Come on. Seriously. Like, you spend how much on these and it breaks? Like, that's, I don't know. I don't want to harp on it too much. I know it was a new brand when these came out, so hopefully she heard people complain. Cute. I feel like that's a pretty good match. And mascara. And then I think we're gonna be done. Cute. So that's the final look. What do you think? I think I did pretty good. I like how she goes lip heavy. Some of the other photos that I saw, she does like kind of a more neutral lip, but throughout all of the photos that I researched, she keeps it very minimalist, and I love that. And yeah, let me know what you think. How did I do? Give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I think this is gonna be probably a new series that I'm gonna start on my channel. So if you guys are interested in watching me recreate other celebrity looks, please comment down below like which celebrity you would like to see. And I love you, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Makeup Revolution concealer. It's Robert. All right, I kind of went overboard on those. This is just the regular. So we're gonna use. Bless you. Bye.